So I've promised you a few mistake corrections, and I realised quite immediately that the guitar was too small, and it looked like a ukulele and it looked like a toy, and I didn't want that. And so I've started to put the roses back in, and I've also covered up some of the woman's body with more leaves, as I need to share this on social media, and I want this to be shared, and obviously that is an issue with social media. So I put some leaves in the way I did before with the Posca pen, and then overglazed with the sap green and water, and then I'm going to get some white and highlight the leaves as I did before. Also, I also want to pick out a little bit more green in these leaves here, so I'm going to do that at the same time, and then I'm going to make a larger guitar because I love the shape as it echoes the mountain shape. So first of all, let me just get started on these leaves, and there we are, the highlight going in. Not too much paint on the brush, as always. And now I'm going to glaze the leaves at the top. Here. So you can still see the white marks coming through. So it's just a glaze rather than a thick coat, but I just really wanted to get some of that colour back in. And also just a quick glaze of red, cadmium red, for the, you can see how many layers I've got on. In England it is still so cold. It's nice and bright sunny day, but it's very cold outside. Having a really cold February. We often do, this is true, but this has gone on quite a long time. Anyway, so there we are. I'm just going to glaze over with the red, and not too much detail, because what I'm going to do is actually cover up most of this with the guitar. So then a little bit more here. If necessary, I'll pick out a bit more detail, and I'm going to put a bit of red down here. And just continue with the glazing of the leaves now. Just a little water and a little paint. The thing about painting is I feel like it's always a constant re-evaluation all the time, and obviously I'm going to paint out that small blue guitar, and also looking at it I think that it really needs a yellow moon because it needs a balance between the yellow flower at the front and the moon. And I really think that the pink, there's too much pink in the painting. So I'm going to put in a layer of very flat yellow moon right now. There we are. So I'm going to put this back on the stand and pop in that yellow moon. And it's going to be pale yellow, I think. So, or yes, this is my cadmium yellow hue that I ordered from Amazon in a large selection of paint. And this is actually quite a lot of paint I've just lopped onto the easel, sorry, the palette. Now let's just mix that together. There we go. And blob of paint there, dried paint I want off. So you just take the brush and pull it around the moon. It's a lovely feeling. Everything's dry underneath. I've just had a good go with the hairdryer to make sure everything's dry. think that's good. It might need a glaze. It will need a glaze because I feel it's too bright, but that will be when it's actually dry. Oops, hair there. Don't want that. Just putting a bit more highlight into these, I feel you need it. Okay, so that's pretty good. I also realise I haven't shown you the entirety of how to paint a bird. How I paint my birds anyway, not how to paint a bird because that's too prescriptive, but how I paint my birds. So I will do that in the next video, and also put this nice guitar in, the large guitar, which may come over this area, but then I'll put this back in because the guitar will be behind the plants. So it's all such a process, it's such a dialogue, and we're going to I will put in the larger guitar in and the bird. So there we go. Excuse my chair.